Okay, guys, I guess this is the coach's corner or something, right? And I just wanted to make this video because I want to give an update about what's going on with my training and bodybuilding stuff. And I'm also going to talk about the new diet that he made me. And so let's start with what's new. I just moved to Hamilton because I was staying with Dorian for a little while during the last part of the prep, and after that a little bit, but now I found my place in Hamilton, and it's a pretty cool place. And the cool thing about it is that there's this gym I found 3 minutes away. It's called Amazing Fitness. It's like a hardcore gym. I was driving around and I saw the logo, Amazing Fitness, like some kind of like cheesy like logo from the 90s or something. And I was like, oh, maybe like just, I just want to go inside, see what the cardio is like, because, you know, morning cardio in the prep is kind of useful. And I didn't think much of it. Then I went inside, it's like, holy shit. There's like dumbbells up to 150 pounds, there's like a bunch of hammer strength machines, there's like a turf, it's like a open brick wall at some point. It's like, it looks really hardcore and it's pretty cool. And the owner, John Moran, is like pretty cool, pretty enthusiastic about hardcore training.
A picture of you on the wall too.
Oh yeah, that's a funny story. I was actually doing like a back exercise, I think starting on pull downs, and I look up and I see this picture. I'm actually gonna find it on YouTube. If I can find it, I'll post it right now. And I was doing strong pull downs, and I saw that. I was like, this picture looks familiar. Like, wait a minute, it's me. So even before I was there, it was a picture of me on the wall. I was doing abs, and it's a shoot from 2012, 3 days after the Mr. Canada when I won. It was a Per Bernal who shot that. I did all the body parts shot in 3 days. With real weight, no fake weights there. I was exhausted, but I personally think I looked better at the shoot because I was 255 at the weigh-ins for the nationals, and I was like 248.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, for the shoot. Yeah, I lost some water weight there. So yeah, but that's that. So the gym is cool, the place is cool, and they also have the Good James on the Good Life on Upper James Street in the mountain. That's pretty cool. On the only downfall is the dumbbells step at 100 pounds, so it's pretty useless if you're doing chest, you know. So that's for that, and we just went to the Olympia, and I was looking forward to the Olympia, but I was more looking forward to coming back because we're starting this new plan. And we switched up the diet a little bit. It's a little bit different than what I was doing because we placed the carbs more around training. You want to explain that?
Yeah, basically right now, I've sort of designed the diet that he's having like very, very easy digestible carbs with a low-fat protein source for his carb and protein meals. And then we're actually switching over to, with a couple of meals, we're going to be doing fattier cuts of meat like, you know, steak or chicken thighs with next to no carbs on their own. I've just found that the body can assimilate a higher portion of protein, fattier cuts really well on their own without too many vegetables or carbohydrates added to them. So we're going to give this a shot, and all his carbs are, you know, he's training after 2 meals. So we'll actually have carbs in our meal 6 to fuel him for the next day. And then meals 1, 2, which is his pre-workout meal. Then we'll have post-workout carbs in the form of Redcon's cluster bomb.
Yeah.
That is cluster dextrin.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
And then his meal after that, he'll have carbs as well. So, and then meals 4 and 5, we're doing large portions of, you know, fattier cuts of protein.
Yeah, I have a feeling I'm gonna lose some weight probably at first because I don't eat as much carbs.
So the digestive system will work really efficiently this way. He'll burn through his food pretty quickly. Because before we were adding, you know, we were having all fat.
Yeah, we were having like I was doing lately 7.5 ml of like Udo's oil or macadamia nut oil or half an avocado, plus 300 grams of rice, plus 6 ounces of meat.
Yeah.
So it was a good sized meal, and I could eat that easily.
We're gonna get his body metabolizing all these carbs and all this food, and then, you know, we'll start adding food as needed.
Yeah, and the carbs are a bit higher actually in the other meals, 350 grams of rice, but that's gonna go down easy because those 2 meals with no carbs, I'm gonna be like hungry.
Yeah.
But we'll try that. And you got inspired because you did the carnivore for like.
Yeah, with the carnivore, I just tried the carnivore diet just briefly for some other reasons, not bodybuilding related. But I noticed that when I tried it, I was able to eat like massive amounts of steak or meat and digest it with no bloating, like no like
12 ounces?
Yeah, 12, even 14 ounces of steak, fatty cut with no bloating.
Yeah, I think maybe the bloat comes from the
as soon as I add carbohydrates or vegetables to it, it does something with the digestion, and it doesn't digest easily. So yeah, it was pretty cool trying that, because I definitely learned some things, took some bits and pieces.
Yeah, so I'll try that out for sure. Like 10 ounces of meat per meal, I didn't eat that in like forever.
Yeah, with carbs, when we're incorporating carbs, we always like to do about 6 ounces.
Yeah.
But I found that without the carbs, we can do higher amounts.
Yeah, and vegetables we keep just like the little spinach there.
Yeah, just keep them to a minimum.
Yeah.
We're having actually more fruit in the diet.
Yeah, we have banana meal too, and I think we have orange also.
Yeah, orange.
So that's cool. Yeah, and then eggs and rice at the end to kind of like start the fueling for the workout the next morning. So that's pretty cool. And the post-workout is just like the 75 grams cluster.
Yeah, 75 grams of carbs.
Yeah.
And then we're having about 20 grams of amino acids and 5 grams of Creapure.
Yeah, so that's good. And post-workout, just to replenish real quick, and during the workout, just drink water.
Yeah, waters are some essential amino acids.
Okay, EAs?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Redcon has Grunt.
Yeah, you
They
can
have
just
it.
grab all your training.
I'll use that. I'll try that. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy because to come back and start all that, and I'm 35 weeks out from Toronto. So I'm already counting, I think 35 or 36, I don't know, 34, but around that amount of weeks out, and I'm already gonna start. I wanted to get the time with each meal planned also, because when I switched to that during my prep, this is when I improved the most. So I'm gonna try to apply that.
Great structure.
Yeah, try to apply that with this off season here. And my starting point with this off season, because I was kind of like on a break since like the show there, and now I'm starting like I'm gonna rev it up a little bit more, and I'm starting my weight at 285 to 90 pounds.
Yeah, which is the biggest you've ever been after taking a break.
It's the biggest period, I think.
Yeah, so this is a crazy starting point.
Yeah,
I think
people say like, oh, they were telling me like earlier a couple of weeks ago, like, oh, you should try to reach for 300. I'm like, I don't have to try. I think 300 is going to be a side effect.
Easily.
Yeah, so I'm not trying to reach 300, but it might happen. But I don't feel like bloated. I'm like I feel like everything is good.
Yeah.
So pretty exciting for that part. And the training I've been doing John Meadows Creeping Death #2. I'm at week 5 or 6 right now, and those are pretty cool. It's like a progressive overload. So for 4 weeks per major body part, there's like 2 exercises that are very like more compoundy, and we do like progressive overload on them. Like for back right now, it's the Meadows row and rack pulls. And the cool thing about the rack pulls is that instead of like increasing or decreasing the reps, or increasing the reps or the weight, he's like lowering the bar every week for the same weight on rack pulls.
More range.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. So it's stuff like that. So for chest we're doing that, for back we're doing that, for legs we're doing that, and then I have 2 pump workouts. And he had the option of like removing the leg pump workout. So I removed the leg pump workout to have an extra day to really like recover more, because my legs, they don't, I need more chest and back, especially chest than legs. Like back is kind of improving, because on stage at Toronto, I don't feel my back was like not too bad, right?
Most improved body part.
Yeah, most improved body part. But my chest, besides like Akeem, Cedric, and Juan, I looked like I had a really flat chest. So I hope to bring some dense muscle this winter for that. And I hurt my elbow, and that kind of forced me to really work on my mind muscle connection. And actually, my chest was getting like really good pumps, and it kind of like improved just from lighter weight. But now my elbow's a little bit better. I got Matt, like we have a guy, stretch mat.
You've been using the smart tools on it, right?
Yeah. And I just did 1 session, and since then I did 130s. I didn't do that in like forever. Like I just like did 12 of them. I didn't have any pain. Did 150s there, and they have 175s coming to Amazing Fitness. So that's pretty cool for training. And the cardio is going to be, maybe that's why I kept like somewhat of a good shape, because I kept the cardio at 4 sessions of 30 minutes, incline walk or the recumbent lazy boy.
Your consistency was really good. Like
Yeah,
one time he came over. We were having a cheat meal, and Antoine, this is the first time in his life he's been like really consistent with his training, and cardio, and everything. So I asked him if he wanted to come for a cheat meal that wasn't scheduled, and I asked him, "You want to come over?" And he was like, "Sure, I'm on my way over, but I'm just gonna do my cardio first at Good Life before we go and big out."
Yeah.
So it's good.
Yeah, I just kept
To stick to the plan.
Yeah, so it helps me with everything else because I'm right now, as long as I'm following like the diet and I'm doing my training no matter what, and I'm learning something new, or like trying to learn something every day, and I don't go out and party. I mean, if I do those 4 things, I'm going forward. So even though sometimes I feel like, I don't have a good day, as long as I'm doing those 4 things, I know I'm doing, no matter what, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to progress.
And that's why you're 285, 290 pounds, because it's almost been a year of strength consistency.
Yeah, pretty much. It's true. Because we started prep last year.
We started like sort of in December, and then you got real serious and like.
Yeah, because I wasn't like from December to like, I was eating like 3 meals a day.
After the Arnold.
After the Arnold's we started, so in March.
Yeah.
So since March, I'm pretty consistent.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. It's not a lot of time when you think about it.
No.
So
double that.
But yeah, my body responded really well. So that's the update. I'll be able to like do videos and stuff at the Amazing Fitness there. That's pretty cool because I asked the guy, so there's no problem with the videos. And so I'm gonna do the kitchen stuff again because I got so many requests again in the Olympia. People, they just love that stuff, so I'll do that again. And keep you guys updated on my Instagram. And for those who like don't follow me on Instagram, you should follow me, because if you sometimes people say, "Oh, you should do more videos on YouTube," but every day I do stories like almost all day. So it's like if you want to see a day in the life, just go to my Instagram, Antoine V87 in the description. Just follow me, and you can just see my life, like what's my day like every day, pretty much. And sometimes I just joke around, so I know some people like that. But yeah, and talking about the Olympia, I was pretty surprised because me and Noe were there in the audience when he got announced, and the crowd was like,
Crazy.
The crowd pop was insane, and so that was crazy, and I didn't expect him to win, because you know what happens sometimes if you don't beat the Olympia by a big margin, usually the champion stays there.
Yeah, usually you gotta like really knock out the champion.
Yeah, because for example, like 2001, Jay Cutler was really good, and Ronnie was like maybe not as good, because then after that he got, or it was 2002, he was not as good, and then he got beat by Gunter one year. So like, but then until he won. So usually it's like, it doesn't happen that you get dethroned like that, but it happened like last weekend. So that was unexpected. And
Flex, our friend Flex.
Oh yeah, Flex like kicked ass.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yes, made history as a 7-time 212 champ.
Yeah.
202 and 212 mixed. Like.
I think it was. Oh yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he did 202 before.
Yeah.
Against Kevin English, remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
great way to leave the 212.
Oh
class,
yeah.
Right, to retire in the class.
That's very impressive, and we'll go see him soon, I guess.
Yeah.
In Boca. So that congrats to Flex. Congrats to Sean Roden, and. Personally, I think it's good for me that Sean won, because it's more like a aesthetic with muscle, right? And that's what I'm trying to do. I don't want to blow up my waist.
Good proportions with a small waist.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. And you were there when he won, right?
Yeah, it was when Sean got his pro card in 2007 North Americans. My wife was competing, and I was down there, and I remember seeing him win that, and he I didn't know who he was at that time. I think he just came back from a long break of bodybuilding, and he came back. I remember he had his family there, and they were going crazy for him. But he looked like a version of like Flex Wheeler at that time. It was like small waist.
He was only 207 though.
Yeah, round muscle belly. His flow was ridiculous. You could tell this guy's going to be unbelievable.
Yeah, and his glute ham insertion is insane. I remember when I was backstage in 2011, I believe, with the other one where he got second or third, I don't know, one of his first Olympia that he did. But I was backstage, and his glute ham tie-in was like with the shadow there, it looked like it was 2 inches deep. It was crazy. So he had potential, I guess, to win. Well, we saw that last weekend, so that's pretty cool. And it's good I think it's good for the sport that I think Phil was more dense, a lot more muscle, and personally, I think he could have won either or. But I didn't like, how Phil's that's just my personal taste. I'm not hating on Phil or anything. It's just that
I feel like he could have I feel like he was a little exposed because he wasn't controlling his stomach as well as he could have been.
Yeah.
But he also looked like he had a hernia removed.
Yeah, maybe that did
which
help.
you lose the ability to contract your abs.
Because Sean, when that happened to Sean, remember? Sean Rowan himself, he did places well when he had that.
Yeah, it's hard to contract the abs when you get that.
Yeah, and what happens, I think, also is that the first pose is a front double, and Sean's roll doing front double is amazing.
Yeah.
And Phil Heath's is it's not his strongest pose.
No.
So right away they start with one's best pose and the other's worst kind of pose. But so you couldn't win either or. But I think it's good for the sport that we got a guy that has super nice lines. Maybe all the guys going for mass now are gonna back off a little bit, and the guys with the
will definitely push it in the right direction.
Yeah, I think Cedric McMillan, if he would just nail it, because I think it's just more like a personal choice for him that if he really would want it, I think he could probably win this thing now.
Yeah, when I look at everyone on stage, I think Cedric's one of the guys that if he was peeled, it's like you're Mr. Olympia,
Yeah, and congrats to all the Canadians who competed. I think Zane,
I think, was 12th.
Wasn't top 10?
No, I think he was 12th.
12th?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, second Olympia or first Olympia? Second Olympia. So it's good. We had Zane in the best in the world in the 212 there. We had Regan in Classic, I think it was 7th.
7th or 8th.
And IN got just outside the top 10, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Something like that.
And Henry Pierre got 4th.
HP got 4th in the Classic.
Yeah, Dura didn't place, but it was his Olympia debut. But I think Dura is gonna be really, really good in the future.
Yeah, because he improved the fastest of all the guys, open or not.
I think if he looked the way he did in Vancouver this weekend, I think he would have been in that top.
Oh, better?
I think he could have been as high
What
as
happened? Was
8th or 9th.
Smaller? Or?
His body was just tired, doing that many shows back to back. It's hard to keep that eye on the tiger.
Yeah,
that long.
Yeah, Juan Morel was better when he won the Toronto. Yeah. So. And who else? And the girls, I know Mimi. She got 3rd.
And your friend there from Montreal got 2nd.
Yeah, Logali got 2nd. The bikini at her first Olympia.
Crazy. That's unheard of.
Yeah, it's she just turned pro, and then it was her first year being a pro. Then she's 2nd Olympia. So it's very impressive. It's pretty cool.
Oh, and Khaled too to his debut.
Khaled,
he was of course the most conditioned.
He was the most conditioned guys of for sure the Classic.
Yeah.
And he got kind of overlooked.
Yeah, it's hard when no one really knows who you are. And you haven't really done too many shows. You're new to the division, the sport. He's got to get his face out there a little more.
Yeah. I told him to
do some more shows, win some shows.
I told him that next time he's doing the Olympia, we should go down to Bedfordson's Powerhouse.
Yeah.
And say hi to Steve or something, so he knows him.
Gotta get your face out there.
Yeah, exactly. And but very impressive showing. I think he was at his best, and he should have been a couple places higher. But sometimes, you get overlooked a little bit. Happens. So I hope I didn't miss anybody. Chris Bumstead, yeah, of course, second place.
Second again.
Yeah.
Great. And there was his sister Melissa. I don't think Melissa.
I don't know.
No,
I didn't follow it.
Which I don't understand. I feel like she's got a crazy physique, and it's I don't know why she doesn't. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how the other fitness go. There was other girls I just forgot about them. I don't follow girls that much. Sorry.
It's hard to remember everyone.
Yeah.
So many Canadians are.
But it was 15 or 16 Canadians this year.
Crazy.
Pretty impressive. And I hope the goal for me next year is to be on that stage, because if you look at it logically, I was 4th at a pro show, and then I'm doing everything I can to improve myself, and I think I can win first place. When you're 4th at a show, you don't aim for 3rd, you aim for 1st after that.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna aim for 1st. I was aiming for 1st in my head, but when Juan Morel shows up and giants like Akeem, you just take 4th. And so now the next year I'm aiming for 1st, because I'm gonna have more muscle. The goal is 15 pounds. And when you win a show, what happens? You qualify for the Olympia. So I want to win a pro show, and then I'm gonna do the Olympia. So ideally, the best situation is I do Toronto, I win Toronto, and then I do Olympia. But if I don't win Toronto, I'll pull out a Brad row and just do like all of them, and just do like 1 every 2 weeks until I win. And yeah, that would be a long prep, but I'm actually like because we're starting out far away, I think we'll be able to like last the whole time and not force smart about
They
it.
know how to get you in shape.
Yeah, it didn't take too long because at first I wanted to do Vancouver last year, and I was like, I went to Vancouver because it was far away. Like, oh, I'll have time to get shredded. But then he said like, oh, you should do the Toronto. I said, it's in 12 weeks.
It was 5 weeks prior, right?
It was yeah. It was like
We were ready.
I thought I was.
We were ready at 4 weeks out.
Yeah.
4 weeks out of Toronto, you were ready.
Yeah, exactly. I thought I was like, in my head, like I was like 16 weeks out of Vancouver. But then he said, oh, it's like now I lost 4 weeks of prep because I was doing the Toronto like 12 weeks.
Yeah.
And I was kind of scared, but I trusted him.
And then you're ready.
I got like straight, like 6 weeks out, I was almost ready.
It's crazy.
Like 4 weeks out, I was like,
Peeled.
yeah. And then I pretty much stayed the same weight and just, I could have.
Once we made that fish oil manipulation, it was just.
Yeah, my mistake there.
we're doing fish oil twice a day, and I had him having a teaspoon, but he was having a tablespoon.
Yeah, I was having a tablespoon.
He was still making crazy progress.
I know.
So once we made that change, you just.
Yeah, and we removed the berries one day.
Yeah,
remove the sugars. I guess I'm sensitive to sugars.
Yeah.
So we removed the sugars and we removed like my mistake, and then poof, I was like pretty much ready in 2 weeks. So, but that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Follow Dorian Hamilton. His hashtag, his Instagram is in the description. Follow me and subscribe if you don't, because the prep is pretty much started. Thank you very much. That's it. That's it.